Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're fighting Guardian Rathalos. And I have to say, I'm really pleased with this fight, because every other iteration of Monster Hunter, you start out with basically the exact same version of Raytheon and the exact same version of Rathalos. So this was a bit of a surprise. This version of Rathalos is basically a halfway in between regular and Azure without spending quite as much time in the air. I'm sure they'll rectify that when they eventually do actually come out with Azure. But for now, he was a really fun start and a really fun intro back to some of the older guys. I know you can tackle Raytheon and Rathalos out in the wild if you go do any sort of field exercises, but I've just been grinding my way through the story, so this is the first time I have encountered him. I really like it. He's got just enough differences that he actually feels like a little bit of a threat without really feeling so different from the old fight that it's not reminiscent of what you're used to. He's still the flagship from the first game and still is a memorable fight. And it's really cool seeing him worked in more towards the end of the story rather than just being a beginner monster like he's kind of been relegated to for a little while. Like, he's not really all that much of a challenge anymore if you're a veteran to the series, because a lot of it doesn't change. But it's cool seeing him get a new rework, and I'm hoping that they'll continue this pattern and actually do some more variations of these guys. Move a little bit further away from including the same old every single time, and if they want to include some of the older monsters, just change them and bring something new to the table with them instead of just being the exact same thing over again. It's still functionally just reusing the same thing they've had, but different enough to actually bring it back up to being fresh. And I know I just said the same thing like 15 different ways all in a row. That's the teacher in me coming out, the whole repeating important information again thing. But there you go, he actually managed to cart me. Probably being careless. Yet again, mediocre playthrough. Not excellent playthrough. But either way, this guy was super fun, and I'm going to jump ahead to about the 10-minute mark to the next fight to add some comments into it before we wrap up the video.
thought the monster dropped something.
So, mild spoiler, this is just a rappel fight. So I'm not going to do my full Arkveld commentary here because, well, the fight doesn't last very long, and you only get a little bit of a taste of it. Still pretty much the same as he was in the beta, but we'll hold off on commenting on him until we actually get the proper fight, which is not too far down the line. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, have a good night, and remember, if I can beat it, so can you.